They are the Montagnards from the central highlands of Vietnam. The Montagnards called this area the frontier. This is the last of the army which defended their political movement. Armed with U.S. and communist weapons, they have been patrolling for 17 years, subject to starvation and disease, victim of artillery and tigers. What keeps them going? They survive because they are refugee camps in Thailand and were granted political asylum in the United States in 1986. Now this group is about to join their kinfolk in North Carolina.
Really, I don't feel any happy because this is just only 200 people here. So we are happy because we live in the freedom country and we have everything. And another thing I very sad that is a thousand the people in the jungle and also in the south, in the village of Vietnam. They're still suffering and poverty and anything. They include clothes, food. They don't have anything. 10 years after communist here.
Ibrahim Ainul was placed under house arrest in Phnom Penh. Ibrahim Ainul, like so many, did not survive.
And till the Saigon defeated by the communists, I'm just thinking about American too because I love them. I worked with them as many years and they love me like their family. So I'm so excited to work with them. And one, I have a problem with the communists, and two, I still love the Americans, so I play to the jungle and look for them.
The highlands were dominated by the communists. Montagnards in the Furor movement were now outlaws in their own homeland.
Có đôi làm gìนั่นแล้วลูชนักพูยงได้แล้วลูเล่ล้านลูกนับใหญ่ลูเย่คือว่าดามอมอดามอมอเอดรากุนแล้วอันมอมอใส่หัวมอมอนังบังหัวแล้วอันมอไกลรัวดวามดาเวกมันมันนะคือว่าดาไม่เผาเบี้ยคือว่าดาเผามีไปพันโดแล้วบุญสร้างอันเผานั่นไม่ลบละเวทมันนะเวกมัน
And I have a friend of mine. She work in the hospital. She keep the medicine like pharmacy, and I tell her, it's all our people with sick. You understand what does that mean? And she say, I understand. I tell her I need some medicines, and she give it to me. She said, if we stay in the jail, we stay together.
When I become a resistant force and move to the jungle, and the life is there is very terrible. So everything is less. No food, no clothing, no nothing, almost like wild animal.
Dega women in jungle, we have to do a lot of things. We cook and we cook for group to eat, and we find food to eat, and we do like a man do too. And we carry a gun, and we have anything we do, and very hard life in jungle, like a woman.
So when we got to jungle, although we were very poor and although we were very miserable, we had to sacrifice, and we did not when would we die, but we still think and believe and trust God.
สัญญากับนุกุมปูดานุกเดียดนุกปรองมาดักไม่ดกซารวยดืนมองไม่ดกตัวรวยดืนมองดักสำลานวัดไม่ดกถึงดัดเห็นมองนุกไกลหุยหิวดืนมาไม่ว่าลายกระนางไอเดียลู่กรับลึคุยกระจุไม่เบ่นไม่มองได้โอ้และนั่นยองควายมัวไม่ดกลำนกมาดักผูกยองได้ด้วยน่าวดีที่กระดันเบี้ยยองโตยังบ้วนอาทืนไกลดาวมอมโรซา cái gì chẳng rồi đó mày hưng đắc thì các cái group mày sân gì chẳng buồn sạc mày thọc sang ai
ngạ mình mà mới có bọt lệ bia hal bị chê mà tụ hồng man lò bột mà chi rồi tụ mà chi khul bao khul man mà chi bột man này chỉ chơi đến bà làm lệ nè rồi mà mơ nên ngạ có con này nên còn đuổi ngạ có con giao của mạ phụ nạ có đầm phụ nạ có thà klei băng đôi làm lệ cái nắp nhảy đi pa bằng ai ran hiu đôi cái đẹp hiu thun bay đôi cái đẹp hiu tiêu nà mà ai đam mê mò lọ đi đâu cóแต่บางตัวโจมเวทอาดเราโจมเวทนักเทียเบรมเยนักมาสารเนตัวไปจังกระดิบ
Vietnamese communists prepared to sweep across all of neighboring Cambodia. Their entire movement, the Full Row leadership realized, was in jeopardy. In 1979, they dispatched a group for Thailand to seek help from America. Permission to cross Khmer Rouge territory took a year. The Montagnards' suffering was extreme during the long journey north. Exhausted and malnourished, the Full Row Resistance Force arrived in Dong Rec in 1980. For the next 5 years, they took a new approach in their search for freedom. Through the long years in the jungle, they were sustained by a steadfast faith in God. However remote the location, and even during bombardment, a Noel pageant was performed each year. To celebrate Christmas was to hope for survival.
Cho nên mày mồi chàng mà ốc mày tiếp tục làm gì mà mồi say hoa yang bưng đã ngó tuồng mồi chum áo chút biết đà này mày lấy chắc cái idea cái kia mày từ từ thì charmi lấy chắc cái idea.
In 1985, news reached America that a Full Row resistance group had moved into Thailand. They would lay down their weapons and seek asylum in the United States. The Full Row Command, which stayed behind in Cambodia, received one last radio message from their leadership in Dong Rec. For another 7 years, they were on their own, believing their prayers would also be answered. By the year 2000, our government holds the power and the key to the next step. Meanwhile, the last of the Full Row resistance waited, pushed into the most remote corner of the Cambodian jungle by the Khmer Rouge. The Full Row group made contact with the United Nations peacekeeping force. In 1992, journalist Nate Thayer wrote this cover story that brought them to world attention. Pierre Kbuor made the journey to their secret jungle camp with the UN delegation.
Refugee status, and then of course when you think about refugees, you are not yourself. You get out of your home and you get out of your ideal, and then just try to be in another setting for another chapter of your life.
Kbuor sympathized with what was ahead for this last outpost of resistance.
Yang ơi đây lục lầy hơ Yang hồng đây Yang an tuổi lang lan đâm Yang hồng đây Yang an tuổi lang lan đâm Biếng yang Hdor na nao klei kru Dega. Jangan tulang landam Yang hong tay Jangan tulang landam Biong yang Hdor nanau klei